Hey, so welcome back. I'm here at my cabin today. I'm gonna give you I don't know what I would call this, maybe a tutorial or a rundown of how I built it and what it looks like now. So here we are at the front door, the only door actually, and just prop this open. There's not too much light in there, so if we just open this up, then chair in front of there. So I built the whole exterior, all the main log walls first. Then I came and put in this paneling from an old house that we had on our farm. There was an old house trailer, so I put on old paneling. Behind there, there's some plastic yet to keep out wind. Put on that stuff all around. Then I took out some old cabinets from that house and put them in here, so that we have storage space. And I've just got a couple tools in here yet, and there I've got a cooking pot to boil water in. And then now it was winter already by the time I got this done, but I went and sawed a hole through the wall, put the chimney through, and then nailed a piece of tin back over there for my wood stove. Little wood stove that I can get this cabin crazy hot with. You can see I've had fire in there already quite a few times. The camp out I had here once, that went pretty great. In the beginning of the night, all of us guys, we were cooking hot, and at 5 in the morning we were all freezing, so should have maybe stayed up to keep the fire stocked. But then, well, to start with building, I have under here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there now because there's snow, but there is, here you can maybe see right here, this cement block that there's 6 of them on this side and 6 on that side that support this first log here. And then from there I just started stacking them on, cutting notches like that into them, and then I would cut a notch in one and then the other one, here you can see a bit better, cut a notch like this and then put the log in there. I would do some different ones here. You can see there's yet a different one here that doesn't look so great, but after a while it all came together. So that's how I did the whole thing. That took very long. That took probably, yeah, but the most of the time, the longest, whatever. Yeah, and then this is the back where the chimney comes out. You can see I had to cut one log all the way off and then low ways into one, and then here I also cut in, but I wouldn't have needed to. So, oh, from here you can see the other side of the plastic. Oh, and here for the roof, what I did is I have a log here and here, so 5 logs that act as rafters, and then I screwed the tin to the top of those logs and to the bottom. You saw that from the inside. I also had tin for the ceiling, and between there you can see I put some insulation that I wouldn't lose too much heat. And then I put this black, it's just tough plastic right over the edge because it was not really possible to put a good layer of tin on. So, and after I had the tin on, then I kept on working inside. Then after that I put the floor on. I got the roof on before it snowed, so that I was really happy with. And then I put in the whole floor. One of my neighbors, he gave me the wood for the floor in exchange for I think it was 2 cords of firewood, so didn't have to pay for the wood, except in we pretty much just did a trade. I've got a whole bunch of tools in there. My dad bought me a light from Cabela's. I think it's a 1400 lumen light or something like that. And now when it maybe it has to warm up first or something, because once it's nicely warmed up or has shone for a while, then the whole cabin is nice and bright then. And then this door, it was just a door that stayed over from building the house, our house, 5 or 6 years ago, and it was little ruined in the bottom, had gotten wet, so I could just cut it off and install a latch like we use in the pig barns, and then I have a perfectly good door. That. And then here we just have where we have our fires. This looks like a fireplace, but it's just melted the snow down. And then we cut some chairs, nice chairs, big piece of wood, you can use as chairs. And other than that, this clearing that we had here, it was a natural clearing, mostly natural clearing. There was a little bit, there was like a pile of junk wood and branches and stuff about right here, straight with the cabin and that way. So I took our skid steer, I can drive all the way till here with our skid steer, took that and pushed it back so I have a bit more room. And then I have a block out there to chop all my wood up, firewood. Do that right there so you can see it. I've chopped some wood here already. Bunch of pieces laying around on the ground everywhere. Nice solid stump to do that on. And there's just all around a bunch of dead trees, so I can cut those down, take out all the junk out of the bush and burn it up, and then it helps both the woods and me. I can have fire there. This one birch tree I left here because I thought it looked pretty good if there was a birch tree right in front of my cabin yet. So that's about it.